Good morning, you guys. I'm just bringing you this message. God is saying your attacks has been so strong and so back to back, and God is saying it's coming like that because what I'm doing in your life and what I have set up for you to accomplish and the people that this is going to affect is big. What he's doing is big. So yes, you have been under attack. So yes, you have to face all these different things that have been coming at you. But let me tell you, the season has changed. God is doing a mighty thing, and he's standing up and he's fighting for you. He said enough is enough. Now he's going to do something, and he's going to do something great. With that being said, no one can stop God's will for your life. And I will be looking down because I have a lot of notes. God is saying no one will stop my will for your life. No one will stop my plan for my people. God is going to use you, and he's going to continue to use you no matter what comes up against you. Don't you understand? Everything that you go through, you might go through it, but you come back stronger. You come back better, and God raises you up even higher. So keep going through whatever God allows. He's using it, and he's using it to benefit the people around you. With that being said, Isaiah, I want to go to Isaiah, or I actually wrote it down. Isaiah 43:13. From eternity to eternity, I am God. No one, and I mean no one, can snatch anyone out of my hands. No one can undo what I have done. This is the New Living Translation version. God is saying no one can stop what he has done. No one can stop it. But he lets the enemy think that the things that they try to bring up against you will work. And I just want to use my testimony. I have come up against witchcraft. I've come up against the people trying to ruin my name, my character. I've come up against people lying. But what I'm coming here to do, to tell you on today, I have overcome it all, not through my strength, but through God. When you sit back and you allow God to work, even though your name might be going through the mud, even though people might be using wickedness to try to come up against you, it will not work. It will try to come up against you, but it will not prevail. Every time the enemy tries to come up against me and uses someone to do something wicked, God raises me up even higher. God uses that to strengthen me. And now it's going to be something that he can use in me to make me stronger for the next season. And God is saying, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. What you have gone through in the last season, God is saying he's used that, and that season's over now, and he's bringing you forth, and he's going to allow you to go forth and use you to bring his people. To bring his people. God is using you in a mighty way. That's why your attack's been so strong. But let me tell you, nothing can stand up against Jesus Christ. Nothing can stand up against our Jireh. Nothing can stand up against Jehovah. He's a mighty God. He's a holy God. And he sits on the throne. No one can take him off the throne. When he shed his blood for us, that was it. That was it. And when you are his child and his chosen one that he's using to do a mighty thing in this earth, no one can stop it. It don't matter how upset you might get and the things that you're getting dragged through, what things are coming against you. Just sit back and praise and worship and know that God is fighting your battles. This is not something that you're doing for yourself. This is something that you're doing for the kingdom. So just keep moving forward. I don't know who this is for, but don't get distracted. Don't get unfocused. You will just keep going and going and going. Jesus Christ is King and Lord, and you cannot be stopped. So don't let it discourage you. God got your back. And he is your defender. God is your defender. There's nothing that can come up against you that you're not going to rise up even stronger from. So you keep going through those battles if God allows a battle for you to go through. But in this season right here, right today, God is saying, my child, I got you, I love you, and you're going to continue to do as I have set you on that, where I have set you, and you're going to continue to move the way I move you. Just keep obeying God. Take your eyes off man and keep obeying God. With that being said, I just want to share one more verse, and that's Matthew 16. I thought I marked it. Matthew 16, chapter 18. Let me just get to that really quick. Matthew 16, 18. And that reads, and I say unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell should not prevail against it. It don't matter what the enemy tries to do, what people try to do, they cannot stop God's plan and his mission for his kingdom. So don't worry about that. Keep your mind focused on heavenly things. Keep your mind focused on God, and you continue to do how he's using you, and allow him to keep using you. And you get your power and your strength from God. You get your power and strength in worship. So keep worshiping and keep moving forward, and just know that God has you, and this is a new season, and God has your back. Nothing the enemy tries to do to you will prevail. It won't work. And I have a message for those that choose to try to continue to play games with God's people and continue to try to use witchcraft to stop the plan of God. You cannot win against Jesus Christ. You cannot win against God. You are wasting your time, so you might as well stop now. Don't you see these people that you're trying to raise up against of God's people? They just keep coming back stronger and harder, and in the spirit, they're more stronger. They're more up equipped for what God is calling them to do. All you're doing is making them stronger in the spirit of God. The Holy Spirit is just getting stronger in these people. Stop playing with fire. You're playing with fire, and you're playing with your life, trying to come up against God's people. So if you're coming up against God's people, I encourage you to stop, because these people are going to continue to rise to do God's will. This is a time in the earth God is not playing. So I encourage you to stop if that's you trying to play against God's people. With this being said, chosen one, this is for you, and this is your encouragement. The season has changed. It don't matter how it might seem. The season has changed, and God is right there next to you. Jesus is holding your hand, and he's going to continue to use you. So allow him to continue to use you, and stay focused.